Hey, it's your boy Justin,
And Nick.
and you're watching Let's Get Girls. Man, it's like, it's almost 7 a.m. We just got off an awesome boot camp program. We were hustling, man, all night. We got 3 students tonight, working hard to make sure they get some awesome results. And I'd say tonight was one of the most, best nights for growing. We went to this really tough venue. It's just, packed with tons of people. And for growing purposes, it was really difficult. It was very emotionally overwhelming, but that's where you grow, right? Essentially, what we're trying to do is we're trying to overwhelm the students by putting them in tough situations where they can kind of see reality. Because pretty much what this video is going to be about, and what I'm trying to explain to you, is that your brain literally lies to you, okay? Through rationalizations, or thinking, limiting beliefs, or what else?
Pretty much that you're just not good enough, that you don't measure up, that you don't deserve
Brain
success.
lies to you. Simple as that. And I mean, this is really obvious. You'll have people who are really good at something, and they don't even realize it. This happens to us all the time, personally. And I mean, it's Justin and Nick from Let's Get Girls, but we still sometimes we don't believe we're good enough. It's like, how do we have 6.5 thousand subscribers on YouTube? How do I have boot camps after boot camps after boot camps each weekend? And I only truly believe it at the end of the night, at the end of the boot camp, once the students get the results. And it's because our brains literally lie to us. They tell us we're not good enough. They also rationalize what other people are doing. Your brain will look at what other people are doing and then say, oh, that guy's not getting that girl. They're probably just friends. Or, oh, man, that guy's so short, he's not going to be able to get that girl. You know what I mean? Because you're imposing your limiting beliefs on other people.
Or I'm better than that guy.
Yeah, I'm better than that guy.
I should have that girl.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty sure I heard you say that tonight.
Yeah, I did.
And I mean, it's normal, dude. We had an awesome night. I'm not even gonna talk about it or results. If you join our Facebook community, you can see what we're up to essentially every night. But we had some really awesome results tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and that's crazy because we had awesome results, both of us, and our students. Yet our brains still rationalize, still have limiting beliefs, right? That's what game's for. You go out, you learn, you grow, and you realize the truth about life, and you understand life even more deeply.
And I like what you said earlier in the night. I'm not nervous, I'm excited. You're basically trying to train your brain to focus on the positive and not the negative. Because if you think you're nervous, then you're going to go into it with a negative mind frame. But if you're excited, it's a totally different side of the coin, right?
Yeah, so what Nick is talking about is a little exercise I did on the program where I have the students who feel excited, or nervous, sorry. I have them unstifle in public by yelling, I'm not nervous, I'm excited. Because what you're trying to do is turn that nervous energy into excitement, because it's almost the same emotion, right? It literally is the same emotion. Just
reframed differently.
It's reframed differently. It's reframed into something that's positive. And so that's what we did. And that was one thing that helped these students overcome their limiting beliefs and helped us push farther and push our own emotions. And all of us, too. Even though I've been doing this for almost 3 years now. 2 years and 8 months when I officially started and whatever. You know what I mean? I've been at this for a while.
Same.
I still have these things I have to work through on micro levels, which is during each day to day and over a long period of time. Because I know if I miss one day, I'm gonna miss every day. You know what I mean? If I miss one day, I'm not gonna have the momentum or the willpower to go out the next day, or maybe if I do go out the next day, or I won't go the day after, right? And these limiting beliefs start to sink back in.
Yeah.
And that's how depression happens. That's how anxiety can seep back in, how approach anxiety can seep back in, how negative things can come back into your life if you don't work on yourself.
And that was me for the last 3 days. I didn't go out for a while. And then all these negative beliefs started seeping in. I'm not deserving these girls. They're too pretty for me. I'm ugly. Blah, blah, blah. And it just started to manifest in my brain. And I almost didn't come out tonight because I was just so depressed and so stuck in this negativity. I was actually watching depressing videos, listening to sad music in my bed for hours on end. But then I came out and I just retrained my brain. And I'm like, oh, no, I am awesome. But I forgot. And that's why you have to go out every day. You have to continue to remind yourself and reinforce this image of yourself, or it goes away, okay? So just keep going out, keep reminding yourself that you are, in fact, amazing.
Nick's results tonight did not lie. They didn't. You know what I mean?
I was surprised too.
But
the beginning of the night.
Thing is, he's laying in bed, being like, "Oh shit, I'm feeling depressed," because he's living in the middle of nowhere in like some country hick town with like racist people.
Yeah.
2.5 hours away.
Like I was literally hitting up fat chicks, and I'm like, I don't deserve these girls. They're too good for me. I'm just gonna stay here. I'm gonna be a virgin. I'm
And he's
gonna die,
just
or
depressed.
a reborn virgin. And
You know what I mean? So, man, you gotta go out every day. You gotta train your brain. You literally gotta train your brain through mental exercises to go out. And I'm not talking about lying to yourself. You wanna be 100% honest with yourself. Like, dead honest with yourself. And where you're at, what you can work on. Okay? That's why every night I go out, I write down everything in my phone. I break it down in like my little diary, which is very in depth, right? But on top of that, you want to just again be honest with yourself. But you also want to do exercises to strengthen your brain, your willpower, and see life for how it is, not how you'd like it to be, right? You want to kind of experience overwhelming, sometimes really messed up situations, so that you can kind of again see life for how it is, not how you like it to be. Seeing the truth in life, seeing what it takes to be successful, like going out every day, seeing what it takes to attract the kind of girl you want, which is not being a wreck. You know what I mean? You want to be similar to that chick. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, like you want to pretty much match her. Like if you want a girl that's on her purpose, has goals in life, you have to have goals in life. You can't be living in your parents' basement. You know what I mean? And you kind of have to like addict yourself to positivity, as Tyler would say. So like a lot of guys, they're just stuck in this negative mind frame, and their baseline emotion is always negativity, because that's how their brains are wired. They've trained themselves over 10, 20, 30 years to become like that, and they're stuck like that. So by going out every day, you literally rewire your brain, and that's what you're trying to do, get your baseline to positivity all the time.
Yeah, you nailed it, I'd say, because pretty much, again, you attract what you are, right? If you're trying to get the good looking girl, you want to be well groomed. If you're trying to get a girl who's very goal oriented, you want to be goal oriented.
Doesn't have emotional issues,
You got to work through your
high quality girls.
Emotional issues, right? And I mean, that's me coming from a place where I've been in a relationship for the past like 8-9 months, where I finally started overcoming my issues. All of a sudden, I've got a girl I'm attracted to who's there emotionally, who I care about, right? Versus in the past,
what not to do, i.e. what I did, is I attracted girls who were extremely damaged, extremely emotionally messed up.
And it's because you came from a place of being bullied, and
and I still have these negative
past, right?
So they kind of related with that, so that's why they were so latched onto me.
But then that causes problems in the relationship, right?
Yeah, because you have two pain bodies going away at each other.
It's not gonna work. Yeah. If you've read Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle, the pain body, it's like the negatives seeping back into your life because you're in pain emotionally.
You don't even realize it too. It's all subconscious, but it attacks each other.
Dude, you want to kind of fix your brain by going out every single day, working on yourself.
And you can't fake it either. You actually have to become that person.
All bad.
You can't pretend.
It's kind of brutal because, you're always learning. And what I notice when you're learning, you're kind of going through an immersion period where you things aren't that fun, or even if it is fun, you don't really have fun. You know what I mean? You could be meeting a lot of people, meeting a lot of girls, seeing a lot of results. You know what I mean? But you want to give yourself credit. And one of my students, he actually had his first kiss in 3 years, and he wasn't happy with it. And it's what's going on?
It's pat yourself on the back for everything.
You got to give yourself credit. Okay, every success, even a small one, is a success. You got to just go out every day, have a lot of fun, meet a lot of cool people, work on yourself, and really focus on making sure that you work on your brain. You know what I mean? Eat healthy, fitness, meditate, because it's all up here, man. And the more your brain works, the easier it will be for your brain to not lie to you. Your brain won't. Eventually, you'll notice you don't really rationalize, and when you see other people rationalizing, you kind of see the truth and what's going on. And I actually have a good example of that. On boot camp, so not last night, but the night before, on Thursday night, I had this. Okay, so I made friends with this girl, and we were talking all night. They were cool, right? And it was just a set me and the students were talking to. I knew her off a mutual guy who I actually knew. And later in the night, this girl is talking to another guy. And I start chanting, make out, just as a joke. And the guy gets up and pushes me and like wants to pick a fight. And he's a big guy. I didn't back down. I was just like, hey man, back off, homie. And I mean, it was his pain body. It was his negative vibes seeking in, right? Because I guess in his brain, he was just frustrated. And he didn't see I was giving him an opportunity to advance on the girl, which I was. That's exactly what my intention was. He saw it as something negative, right? You want to addict your brain to positivity. You want your brain to not rationalize. You want it to be a positive one. You want it to be a healthy brain. If you look at people who are emotionally healthy, look at like Will Smith, for example. It's someone who's been through a lot of negativity in the past, a lot of trauma, and he rose out of that. And through working on himself, being honest with himself, and avoiding those rationalizations, those negative limiting beliefs, he became very successful. Look at Barack Obama, you know what I mean? Look at, honestly, anyone who's been successful.
Russell Brand, he came from like drug addiction, being diagnosed with bipolar, ADHD, and you know, for those of you who don't know, I've also been diagnosed with bipolar and stuff like that. I don't know if it's true or not, but you know, you can rise up. You're not.
I've been diagnosed with OCD, depression.
ADHD too.
Yeah, honestly, I was bullied all my childhood, but man, I rose out of it, and like my results absolutely do not lie. Okay, they don't. If you stick to watching all our videos or meet us and like early in the night or like yesterday, I was feeling a little bit low at one point, and I was like, am I really as good as I think I am? And at the end of the night, I'm like, wow, I'm a god. Like,
Same.
like this is me coming from like a cocky perspective at like 7 a.m. after like an awesome night out. But I mean, the results don't lie, right? You're much better than you think.
It's true.
You are much better than you think. And I mean, I feel like personally, a lot of that came from overcoming problems in the past, overcoming adversity, my challenges, things like that. You are much better than you think, okay? Give yourself credit, pat yourself on the back. Also, be very honest at where you're at. Again, don't rationalize. Don't let your brain lie to you, okay? Your brain will lie to you. If you're not getting the results you want, it's probably because your brain's lying to you. It's probably because your emotions are working against you and not for you.
So don't be at the victim. You know, be at the cause, not the effect of it, basically.
All right, man.
Yeah.
I'll go to sleep.
Same.
We got a day game boot camp tomorrow, and then heading into night game.
It's gonna be sick.
This has been an awesome immersion program weekend. If you do want to sign up for boot camp with either me or Nick, we usually do it separately, but oftentimes we do team up. Shoot us an email. It will be at the end of the video, okay? And it's going to be in the description as well. We will catch you guys later.
Peace.
All right, peace.
I'm on Justin's 3-day boot camp. First day, fucking went amazing. I haven't kissed a girl in 3 days. I mean, 3 years?
3 years,
3
bro.
years, and I just fucking kissed 2 girls tonight. Thank you, Justin. Thank you.
You did awesome, dude. It's all you. Don't thank me. Thank you. We want to take the fucking boot camp, man.
That's so fucking true. Like, you can watch hundreds and hundreds of hours of video.
And you've
which
done
I've
that. You've done that.
And it doesn't get you anywhere. It doesn't get you any fucking.
hi?
Selfies. Hi.
Nicholas.
I
Yo.
think you're making.
Oh my God.
You're making a video.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Well,
in it
okay.
already.
You can be in a video. Link your Instagram. Your name?
Hi.
What's your name again?
Rana.
Renna. You're
Yeah.
so pretty.
Renna.
Kiss.
Thank you.
Cheek. Kiss. Oh, that's so romantic. You're adorable. It's like we're in kindergarten. Come here. Let's get married in Vegas. Let's do it.
Made in Vegas.
Propose to me. Get on your knees and propose to me. Do it.
Okay.
Do it right now.
I don't want to get on my knees.
Just do it. 2
Right
seconds.
away.
It's romantic.
You want me to record a
Do it. It's romantic. Knees. Wait. I need my
I'm not
iced
on my
tea.
knees. Can I have a sip of it? Can I marry you? Can I have your lemon?
You got my lemon.
Oh, you're alright?
Yes.
Can you draw?
Huh?
Can you draw?
I'm too shy.
Yes, I
Stop.
can.
Are you
Wait,
serious?
Yeah.
Kiss.
Woo!
It's romantic. Wait, you can kiss him next. If Kevin wants to.
Why are you pushing?
It's romantic. But you have a boyfriend. You can't kiss
Yes,
someone, right?
no. I can kiss you though.
Well, say hi. Oh, that's so romantic.
Oh shit.
That was the first time I kissed you.
Was
That's
it?
the second time. Second time. At Sydney's house.
Teresa.
Don't kiss her. She has a boyfriend.
I have a girlfriend.
Good.
I don't kiss other girls.
I know. I don't kiss other guys.
This is so fun.
Rose gold iPhone.
Fuck it, I honestly
You guys
love,
have to, like-
I love the Maddie. You know why I got a rose gold iPhone?
Why?
It's because pink is the color of pimps.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Boot camp student! Nick from Let's Get Girls! It's Nick! No way!
That's my motherfucking boot camp student.
It was a 3-day experience. Before this,
3-day VIP immersion boot camp program.
Three-day VIP immersion boot camp program, definitely. I've never cold approached a girl. First night it was amazing, kissed 2 girls, and cold approached a lot of girls, and I became a little more comfortable. And then the next night we went to clubbing, which was a very interesting experience. But I think every person who has never gone out should have that, because you really realize that it takes a lot of commitment to be good at game. You're not just gonna get it in one day. And after that, today we came out to 2 bars. Amazing experience again. I know that this thing doesn't come in 1 day or 3 days. You gotta work on it over and over again till you get it perfect. Otherwise, overall great experience. Definitely recommend it. And it was one of those things where you gotta experience it to know the value of it, pretty much. That's about it.
Alright, so I was in Justin's 3-day boot camp. I still am. And
It's day 1.
yeah, it's day 1, and Justin pushed me really hard. And I kissed a girl, which was amazing. And yeah, it was a dope experience.
Cool.
guys need to subscribe to Let's Get Girls. Do it. Because they get girls. Wait.